Okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Cebu 3rd DEO based in Toledo City. So, as scheduled this afternoon, we'll have our bidding conference or opening of bids, June 18, 2 p.m. But before we start, please all arise for a prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from
Okay, so again, back here in Cebu 3rd DEO. So again, I welcome everybody, and we will have our bidding conference this afternoon. There are about 8 projects as scheduled, but the last one, 0092, is being postponed, no, for some reason. So this will be bid out on June 25 at 2 p.m., the last one. So we have here 7 projects that we are going to bid out this afternoon. So first we have contract ID 24H F0037, and this is about the asset preservation and rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope, collapse, and landslide, Toledo's Pinamungahan, Aluginsan, Mantalongon Road, with a contract duration of 226 calendar days, and the approved budget of the contract is 62,725,000. For the next one, we have 24HF0038, and this is about the asset preservation, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads and slips, with slips, slope, collapse, and landslide, Cebu Balamban Trans-Central Highway, with a contract duration of 301 calendar days. Approved budget of the contract is 144,750,000 pesos. For the next, we have contract ID 24H F0039, and this is about the asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope, collapse, and landslide at Cebu Balamban Trans-Central Highway. Contract duration is 69 calendar days, and the approved budget of the contract is 2,450,000. For the next one, we have 24H F0060, Network Development Road Widening, Toledo to Buelan San Remio Road, and the contract duration is 103 calendar days, while the ABC is 8,333,000. 920 pesos only. For the contract, for the next contract ID 24HF0076, construction of Cebu Toledo Warp Road, Linao Cantabaco section, Cebu, with a contract duration of 226 calendar days. Excuse. And approved budget is 29,400,000 pesos only. For the next one, we have 24H F00084, construction of Barangay Road, Barangay Sangi, Toledo City, Cebu. Contract duration is 49 calendar days, and the approved budget of the contract is 4,950,000. While the next is 24H F0090, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Gimamaa, Tuburan, Cebu. Contract duration is 105 calendar days, and the approved budget of the contract is 7,920,000 pesos. And the last, 24HF0092, this is rescheduled on June 25. So there are about 25 projects which will bid out this afternoon. So without much ado, we will start with 24HF0037. So 24H007, we have here the eligibility or the CWA result. So we have 3 participating contractors, and these are the following: JJ&J Construction and General Supply, Helm Construction and Supplies, Binray Construction Corporation. So we are going to read the result of the CWA. So for the result, for the legal aspects, so JJ&J Construction and General Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024. The DTI is valid until September 29, 2025. BR Tax Clearance Certificate is valid until December 13, 2024, while its field registration is valid until January, February, March, April, May 2, 2025. Helm Construction Supplies, Mayor's Permit is valid until December 31, 2024. The DTI is valid until December 10, 2024. BI Tax Clearance Certificate is valid until February 19, 2025. Field registration is valid until May 27, 2025. For the Binray Construction Corporation, Mayor's Permit is valid until December 31, 2025. The DTI or the SEC is valid until December 12, 2062. And its BR Tax Clearance Certificate is valid until October 19, 2024, while its field registration is valid until November 8, 2024. So all contract or participating bidders, as far as legal aspect, they are all eligible or they are complying. Technical and financial aspect. So for JJ&J, the pickup license is valid until March 26, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until July 4, 2025. Work experience result passed, and the NFCC result also passed. For Helm Construction, the pickup license valid until February 12, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until July 4, 2024. Work experience result passed, and the NFCC result also passed. And the last, we have the Binray Construction. Bin Reconstruction has a pickup license valid until October 7, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until April 16, 2027. Work experience result passed, and the NFCC result also passed. Hence, the three participating bidders for 037 are eligible. So let's now move, and we may request Arnel to please take out the documents for this 0037 and distribute this to our co-members, members for evaluation. Time check is now 2:35. Okay, okay, for Benry Construction, the technical component submitted as per evaluation is complying. Okay, so the result here for the technical component or document submitted by JG and J, correct? Tama? Tama? JG and J as per evaluation is complying. Also from Helm Construction, the technical document submitted as per evaluation and examination is also complying. Okay, for Helm Construction, the financial component submitted as evaluated is also complying. For Binray Construction, the financial component as assist is also complying. Okay, for JG and J, as per assist the assessment, the financial component they submitted is also complying. Therefore, the three participating bidders are all eligible to participate for 0037. Okay, so we are okay, we are going to read, but before we read their quotation, we'd like to request Ma'am Dali to check the bid security.
Mr. Chairman, JJ and J Construction and General Supply submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days. Helm Construction and General Supplies also submitted bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days. Lastly, Venray Construction Corporation submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, thank you. So we will now read their quotation. First, we have here from JG&J Construction. JG&J Construction has a quotation in the amount of 62,675,000 pesos only. I repeat, 62,675,000 pesos only, with a time duration of 120 calendar days. For the next one, we have from Binray Construction. Binray Construction has a total offer or a quotation in the amount of 62,656,419 pesos and 56 cents. I repeat, 62,656,419 pesos and 56 cents. The last we have from Helm Construction. Helm Construction has a total offer in the amount of 62,722,541 pesos and 10 cents or 0.1. I repeat, 62,722,541 pesos and 10 centavos. So that's it. And we have the lowest from, let's say lowest, Binray Construction. Okay, Binray. And again, this is, of course, subject to post-qualification or further evaluation. Okay, that's it for 0037. We go now to 0038. And we have here 4 participating bidders, namely WTG Construction and Development Corporation, Binray Construction Corporation, JG&G Construction and General Supply, and WRC Construction and General Merchandise. Okay, let's find out the result for their CWA. Okay, we have here the result for their CWA for the legal aspects. Legal aspects, Helm Construction Supplies with the mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until December 10, 2024. BR tax clearance certificate is valid. BR tax certificate is valid until February 19, 2025, while its field of registration is valid until May 27, 2025. For WTG Construction and Development Corporation, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2025. Its SEC is valid until February 26, 2043. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until May 30, 2025, while its field of registration is valid until May 28, 2025. For JG&J Construction and General Supply, its mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until September 29, 2025. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until December 13, 2024. while its PhilJet registration is valid until May 2, 2025. For the fourth one, the other one, we have Retrave, no? Retrave International Corporation. The mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its SEC is valid until September 8, 2030. For its VR tax clearance certificate is valid until November 9, 2024. Its PhilJet registration is valid until March 19, 2025. So that's it for its legal. We go now to the we have still two, no? So legal aspects, WRC construction and general merchandise. Mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. The DTI is valid until February 4, 2027. Their tax clearance certificate is valid until November 28, 2024. And its PhilJet registration is valid until December 1, 2024. And the last, we have Binray Construction Corporation. We have mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Its SEC is valid until December 12, 2062. Its bear tax clearance certificate is valid until October 19, 2024, while its PhilJet registration is valid until November 8, 2024. So all of them are all eligible, no? For its legal and the other aspects, no? So we move on. So we are going to request, or we request Mr. Ariel to please distribute the documents, the financial and technical for evaluation. Okay, for technical components submitted by JG&J, joint venture with Red Trade, Red Trade, Red Trade International, as per evaluation is complying. GB din eh. Okay, for Benray Construction, the technical component as per evaluation is complying.
WTG Construction and Development Corporation, JV with Helm Construction and Supplies, submitted the technical proposal for 34
So joint venture between WTG and Helm Construction. Technical component per evaluation is complying. Okay, for WRC, technical documents submitted as examined is also complying. So for JB joint venture between JJ and Retrieve, submission of their financial component as evaluated is complying. Okay, for Binray Construction, their financial component submitted and evaluated is also complying. Okay, for JG, WTG and Helm Construction Joint Venture, their financial component submitted is likewise complying.
WRC Construction General Merchandise, complying.
Okay, for WRC, the financial component as examined is also complying. No more? Okay, so both the participating bidders for this 0038, they are all eligible to participate. So, Ma'am Dali, please examine the bid security.
Mr. Chairman, joint venture WTG Construction with Helm Construction and Supplies submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, sufficient. Okay, next.
JJ&J Construction and General Supply with Rib Trade International Corporation submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, sufficient.
Next is WRC Construction and General Merchandise submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, sufficient.
Lastly, Venray Construction Corporation submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay. Sufficient. So all are eligible. So we now read their quotation. We first read WRC Construction and General Merchandise. WRC has an offer in the amount of 144,729,172 pesos and 79 cents. I repeat, 144,729,172 pesos and 79 cents. So with a time duration of 120 calendar days. Okay, so that's it for WRC. Next, we go now to the offer from WTG Construction and Development Corporation and Helm Construction and Supply, no, joint venture. So their offer is in the amount of 144,715,172 962 pesos and 78 cents with a time duration of 120 calendar days. I repeat, 144,715,962 pesos and 78 cents. Then we have the next from Binri Construction Corporation has an offer in the amount of 144,730,875 pesos and 43 cents. I repeat, 144,730,875 pesos and 43 cents with a time duration of 120 calendar days. The last but not the least, we have from JJ&J Construction and General Supply, joint venture with Rib Trade. They have an offer in the amount of 144,720,000 pesos only. 144,720,000 pesos only with a time duration of 120 calendar days. So far we have kinausan. We have WTG and Helm. Okay, still this is subject to post-qualification and further evaluation. Time check is now 3:04 p.m. Okay, so that's it for 0038. We go now to 0039. For 0039, we have only two as registered in the CWA and also reflected on our list of contractors, no, who wrote the bid documents. So we have Helm Construction and Supplies and Binray Construction Corporation. Let's now see the result of their CWA. No, we have here the result for its legal aspects. So Helm Construction and Supplies as a mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until December 10, 2024. The BR tax clearance certificate is valid until February 19, 2025. And its PhilJEP registration is valid until May 27, 2025. While for Binray Construction Corporation, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2025. Its SEC is valid until December 12, 2062. The BR tax clearance certificate is valid until October 19, 2024. And its PhilJEP registration is valid until November 8, 2024. For the next, for its technical and financial aspects, so Helm Construction Supplies has a pickup license valid until February 12, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until July 4, 2024. Result, work experience passed, and the NFCC also passed. For Binray Construction has a pickup license valid until October 7, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until April 16, 2027. Result of work experience passed, and NFCC result also passed. So that's it. So both are all eligible for with regards to its registration, no? CWA. So let's move now. Please distribute the documents, the technical and the financial for again, examination and evaluation. Okay, for Helm Construction, for 0039, their technical documents submitted as evaluated is complying. Okay, for Binray, their documents, technical documents submitted for 0039 is also complying. Okay, for Helm Construction, their financial component submitted for 0039 complying. For Benry Construction, likewise, their financial component submitted is also complying. Okay, so we move now to the evaluation of the bid security. Ma'am Dali, please.
Mr. Chairman, Helm Construction and Supply submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days. Next is Venray Construction Corporation. Venray submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, so all are sufficient. Therefore, we move on now to the opening of their bids. We go now to the first one. We have from Helm Construction and Supplies. Their bid quotation is in the amount of 2,447,033 pesos and 0 cents, or 2,247,033 pesos. I repeat, 2,447,033 pesos only. Time duration is 120 calendar days. While for the Benray Construction has a total offer in the amount of 2,405,455 pesos and 41 cents. I repeat, 2,405,455 pesos and 41 cents with a time duration of 120 calendar days. We have the lowest so far is Kinsaman, Benray Construction. So again, this is subject to post-qualification or further evaluation. So that's it for 0039. We now go to 0060. This is Network Development Road Widening Toledo Tabuelan San Remio Road. So time check now is exactly 3:15 in the afternoon. Okay, so we have 0060. 0060. So for CWE, we have here the result. There are two registered participating bidders, JBR Enterprises and Benray Construction Corporation. Okay, let's see now their result. For the legal aspects, JBR Enterprises with a mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until April 7, 2026. Bear tax clearance certificate is valid until August 8, 2024. Field of registration is valid until August 11, 2024. For Benray, the mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2025. Its DTI or SEC is valid until December 12, 2062. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until October 19, 2024, while its field of registration is valid until November 8, 2024. Let's go now to the technical and financial aspects. For JBR Enterprises, pickup license valid until April 13, 2025. Pickup registration is valid until April 13, 2027. Result for work experience passed, and the result for NFCC also passed. While for Binray has a pickup license valid until October 7, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until April 16, 2027. Result for work experience pass, while NFCC result also pass. Hence, they are all eligible per CWA. So kindly distribute now the documents for evaluation for 0060. Okay, so for JBR, the technical component submitted as per evaluation is complying. From Benry, the technical component submitted as evaluation likewise complying. Okay, for the result for the evaluation of the financial component submitted by JBR is complying. For Benry, the financial component as submitted and evaluated is also complying. So we move now to the bid security evaluation, Ma'am Dali.
Mr. Chairman, JBR Enterprises submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Sufficient, okay.
Lastly, we have Venray Construction Corporation submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, also sufficient. Therefore, they are all eligible. So let's now read their offer or quotation. We now go first to Binray Construction Corporation for the 0060. Binray Construction has a quotation in the amount of 8,331,890 pesos and 93 cents. I repeat, 8,331,890 pesos and 93 cents. Okay, so the next one we have from JBR Enterprises. So JBR has a total offer in the amount of 8,283,920 pesos only. I repeat, 8,283,920 pesos only. And this is still subject to post-qualification. Time check is now 3:24 p.m. So that's it for 0060. We now go to 0076. 0076 as submitted. CWA result, we have here JJ&J Construction and General Supply, QG Development Corporation, and Binray Construction Corporation. So let's go now to the result for its legal aspects. For its legal aspects, JJ&J Construction and General Supply has a mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. The DTI is valid until September 29, 2025. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until December 13, 2024. Field of registration is valid until May 2, 2025. For QJ Development Corporation, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its SEC is valid until August 12, 2072. The BR tax clearance certificate is valid until January 9, 2025, while its field of registration is valid until December 27, 2024. For Binray Construction Corporation, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2025. Its SEC is valid until December 12, 2062. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until October 19, 2024. Field of registration is valid until November 8, 2024. For its technical and financial aspects, JJ&J Construction and General Supply has a pickup license valid until March 26, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until July 4, 2025. Work experience result passed, and the NFCC result also passed. For QJ Development Corporation, the pickup license is valid until December 6, 2024. Pickup registration is valid until December 6, 2025. Work experience result passed. NFCC result also passed. The last, we have Binray Construction Supply. Pickup license valid until October 7, 2026. Pickup registration is valid on April 16, 2027. Result for work experience passed, and for NFCC also pass. So under CWA, all are eligible. So it's 0076. So kindly distribute the documents, Arnel. Okay, so the documents, technical documents submitted by JJ and Z as per assessment and evaluation is complying. Okay, for QJ Construction, the documents submitted for the technical components submitted as evaluated is complying. Okay, for Benray, the technical components submitted for evaluation is complying. Okay, for JG&J, their financial component submitted as evaluated is also complying. For QJ, construction, the financial component submitted is also complying. For Benray Construction, their financial component submitted likewise complying. Hence, they are all eligible. So we go now to the bid evaluation, security. Bid security evaluation, Ma'am Dali, please.
Mr. Chairman, for J&J Construction and General Supply, submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days. QG Development Corporation submitted bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days. And lastly, Venray Construction Corporation submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, thank you. So all are sufficient bid security. So let's go now to the reading of their quotation. So let's see first JG&J Construction. So JG&J Construction has an offer in the amount of 29,385,000 pesos only. I repeat, 29,385,000 pesos only. Okay, let's go to the next one from QJ. QJ Development Corporation has an offer in the total amount of 29,350,000 pesos only. 29,350,000 pesos only. And the last but not the least, we have from Benray Construction. Benray Construction has a total offer in the amount of 29,394,024 pesos and 55 cents. I repeat, 29,394,024 pesos and 55 cents. So we have the lowest. As of now, we have QJ. And still, this is subject to further evaluation or post-qualification. Okay, let's go now to the second to the last. A time check now is exactly 3:35. 3:35. So we go now to the next one. We have 0084. So we have a lone bidder here. No? 0084. So we have Unseen Construction and Supply. Let's go now to the result of their CWA under legal aspects. So the legal aspects for Unseen Construction and Supply, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until May 29, 2029. The BR tax clearance certificate is valid until January 30, 2025, while the PhilJEP registration is valid until July 10, 2025. For the next one, their technical and financial aspects. Unseen Construction and Supply has a BCAB license valid until May 28, 2025. Their pickup registration is valid until December 24, 2025. Their work experience result passed and the NFC result also passed. Hence, this loan bidder Unseen Construction and Supply is eligible as far as CWA is concerned. So kindly move on, distribute the documents. Name. Okay, for 0084, we have a loan bidder. Unseen submitted a technical component complying. Ano naman na? Okay, so we now only one naman, di ba? Ano pa yung financial? Okay, for the financial aspect submitted or documents submitted by Unseen Construction is also complying. Therefore, Unseen is very much eligible. So we now go to the reading of examination of the bid security. Ma'am Dali.
Mr. Chairman, Ansen Construction and Supply submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, so sufficient. So let's read now the offer from Unseen Construction and Supply. The ABC for this is 7,920,000 pesos only. And their, ano ba to? Oh, sorry. 4,950,000 pesos. And the total offer from Unseen Construction, we have 4,940,000 pesos only. 4,940,000 pesos only. And this is still subject to further evaluation or post-qualification. Okay, so that's it for 0084. Time check now is exactly 3:44 p.m. 3:44 p.m. So the last, we have F0090. This is now the last F0 or 0090. And this is about the construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Gimamaa, Tuburan, Cebu, with an ABC of 7,920,000 and with a contract duration of 105 calendar days. So let's read now the CWA result. So under CWA, there are only 2 participating bidders registered here. And let's find out the result. So for the legal aspects, we have first, so there are 2 participating bidders registered, Dana RBS Construction and Supply Incorporated and Docas Construction. Docas Construction. So for Dana RBS, the mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until November 3, 2070. Bear tax clearance certificate is valid until December 4, 2024. PhilJEP registration is valid until January 29, 2025. For Ducas, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Its DTI is valid until May 12, 2028. Their tax clearance certificate is valid until January 5, 2025, while its PhilJEP registration is valid until October 20, 2024. For their technical and financial aspects, Dana RBS Construction pickup license valid until August 20, 2025. Pickup registration is valid until April 2, 2027. Work experience result passed and the NFCC result also passed. And the last, we have Docas Construction. Docas has a pickup license valid until March 27, 2025. Its pickup registration is valid until May 10, 2025. Work experience result passed and the NFCC result passed. Hence, as per CWA, both contractors are eligible. Let's go now to the evaluation and assessment of their documents. Okay, so distribute. Mr. Arnel Cilliar. Okay, for Dyna RBS, the under 090, their technical component submitted as per evaluation is complying. While for DOCAS, the technical document submitted is also complying. Okay, for Dyna RBS, correct ba? Dyna RBS, the financial component submitted is complying. Okay, from DOCAS Construction, the financial component submitted is also complying. Hence, both are eligible as far as their documents is concerned. So we now go to the reading or evaluation of the bid security.
Mr. Chairman, Dyna RBS Construction and Supply Incorporated submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, sufficient.
Lastly, we have Ducas Construction. Ducas Construction submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days.
Okay, also sufficient. Okay, let's now see the result or the quotation. Okay, for first one, we have from Dana RBS Construction. They have an offer in the amount of 7,904,998 pesos and 81 cents. I repeat, 7,904,998 pesos and 81 cents. While for DOCAS, we have 7,901,000 pesos only. 7,901,000 pesos only. Time check is now exactly 3:53. 3:53. Okay, so that ends our bidding this afternoon. So we have only one, no? Postpone the 092 to be bid out this coming June 25. So with that, I would like to thank, in behalf of Cebu Third, Ma'am Sosed, yours truly, Adi Ray, and the BAC committee. Thank you so much for your presence, and God bless us. Good afternoon. Time check is